Hi students, in this video we're going to see the projection of square pyramid. Let us consider a problem, a square pyramid, 35 mm sides of base, 60 mm axis length, rests on HP on one of its corners of the base, such that the two base edges contain the corner on which it rests makes the equal inclination with HP. Draw the projection of the pyramid when the axis of the pyramid is inclined to HP at 40 degrees and appears to be inclined to VP at 45 degrees. So the initial position, so it is resting on HP, so I want to start from the top view, and it is resting on one of its corners, so the corner should be on the right hand side. The second position, the axis is inclined to HP at 40 degrees, and third position, the axis appears to be inclined to VP at 45 degrees. Since they given as appears to be inclined, so they directly given the apparent inclination, so no need to calculate beta angle. So let us take the XY line, let's take that X and Y, VP, HP. So let us take the square now. Square is of 35 mm. So we're going to take 35. 35. So since it is in a corner position, so I have to take the angle as 45 degrees so that I'm going to get a corner position. And since it is a pyramid, so I have to draw the slant edges for in the top view. So I want to join the diagonals so that I'm going to get the slant edges. So I want to select all the sides and make that as 0.5 thickness. So I'll go for the naming. So this is A, B, C, and D. And I'm going to take this as O in bracket O1. So once you're done, you have to go for the projection, projecting this to the top view. So top view will project to the front view now. So I want to project onto the XY line. So I want to take the axis. So axis side given is 60. So I want to take 60 mm. And I want to convert that into an axis. So once it is drawn, but in this case, I won't show the axis because this will be behind the visible edge. So I want to keep as it is. So I want to join that to the base. So from here to this point and the base. Now when I go for text, so I want to take this point. So A is visible, so A dash. When I go for here, D dash is visible, whereas B dash is invisible, and this will be C dash. And when I go for the axis, this will be O1 dash, and this will be O dash. So once it is done, so I have to project this onto the second position. So before going for the second position, I have to make this as a view. Select this and make as thickness as 5 mm, 0.5 mm. So once you're done, you select all and make that as a group. So I'm going to make that one as a group now. So once that is group is done, so the next position will be inclined. That is the axis is inclined to HP at 40 degree. Here I can't incline the edge because edge is slant one. So I have to go for the base. So when I go for rotating the base instead of axis, I have to go for 90 minus the given angle. The given angle is 40. So 90 minus 40 will be 50. So I want to rotate the base for 50 degrees. So go for line. I'm going to take this side. So I'm going to select this directly. Go for move option. Select this point has to be on this. Go for rotate. I want to select this and this. So the position angle I'm going to give as, so rotation angle I'm going to give as, go for rotate. So rotation angle I'm going to give as 50. So I'm going to take 50 degrees now. To show that axis is inclined properly, so select that axis and this line. Show the axis inclination as 40 degrees. Now in the prism, it was easy to identify the visible face first, then go for the invisible edges. But in this case, you have to identify the invisible point first, then you're going to identify the visible things. So let me take the axis. I want to observe from the top. Let me take O first. So from here again, O I want to join. So this point will be O. Then I'm going to take the upper, that is C. So C will be joined. So C point will be here. So I want to name that one as C point. Next, I'll go for the second by taking D and B. So this point will be B and this point will be A. So text that. So A, sorry, this is D and this will be B. So D point and this will be B point, and I'm going to take A point. So now when I want to see from the top, A is at the bottom most. So the lines which connect to A, that will be invisible. If I before that, let me go for joining that. So I want to take A to C. So if you are not getting the exact end point, you can remove that. So I want to go for that. So A to C is uppermost, that will be visible. So B to C and C to A is the outer one. And similarly, I'm going to join O to A and O to B, that will be visible. So the line which connects to A to O, one, again A to B and A to D will be inside this, that will be invisible. So I'm going to select that 3 and I'm going to make as dotted lines. So now I have to take the axis. So axis is here. So I'm going to trim. So trim off this and this point will be O1. So this select all the lines. So this line has to be axis line. So I want to travel the axis line. So axis line, when I want to join, so it will be O to A will be visible. And from here I want to select. So this will be invisible one and this will be the axis I want to keep. So here I can't show the axis because it will be behind the visible thing. So select all these things and make that as 0.5 mm thick. So I want to select. I want to make all the things as 0.5 and I want to select the sense to identify the center point. So I want to remove this line and keep this line as it is so that it will be highlighted so that I can easily identify the center point. So I'm going to select, go for group, create a group. Now when I go for third position, since the given appears to be inclined, so directly they are given the apparent inclination, so I can go for the angle. So the angle given is 45 degrees. I want to take 45 degrees. Select this, go for move option, select O point, should be on this line. So go for rotate, go for move, go for rotate. This point should be on this line. So once you've done this, we want to project that onto the front view. So you want to project onto the front view. So you want to observe from here, always the base of the pyramid will be visible and you want to rotate like this. So go for rotate, just projecting option. So A is on the XY line. So B and D is the second and C will be in the third line. So I want to project A onto the XY line, B, X second line, C in the third and D is in the second. So A to B, B to C, C to D and D to A. I want to select and make that as 0.5 mm thick. Go for text and this will be A dash, B dash, C dash, and D dash. So I'm going to take the axis O. So I'm going to take from here O. So this will be O. Again from here I'm going to get as O dash. So this will be O dash. Now to identify the visible and invisible, similar pattern I'm going to follow. So I'm going to join C to O, which is outside. D to O is outside. When I go for A to O, it is overlapping. But when I go for B to O, it is going completely inside the face. So this will be invisible. So select that and make that as 0.5 mm thick. So only thing left out is the axis. So select O1 dash, that is O dash from here, and join to that and make that as the axis and give the 0.5 mm thickness. So once you're done, go for small dimension and show the base side and the axis side. So that finishes the projection of square pyramid.